This is the Schrade Survival Hatchet. Sit tight for my first impressions. So if you're headed out to the backcountry, you're most likely going to need to process some wood, either for shelter, but most definitely for fire. The Schrade Survival Hatchet, something that I recently picked up. I've been playing with it for a couple of days, and I want to give you my first impressions on it. Let's look at some specs first. The blade is a 3-point-inch titanium coated CR13 stainless steel. The handle length is 5.2 inches. The overall length is 11.8, a little bit under a foot. And the total weight is about 1.4 pounds. The grip is made of rubber, and it's not too grippy, but it feels like it's good enough so it won't slip out of your hands in a wet condition. Let's take it to the log real quick and give it a few chops. Feels really good in hand. This is some pretty dense redwood. As you can see, it's going through it pretty well. Let's just stop for a second and admire that though. Look how beautiful that redwood is. So I really like the way that this hatchet chops. It does take a little bit more work, but it is a hatchet. I don't expect it to go through wood that quickly. Redwood is a very hard wood. I'm thinking about bringing this on my next overnighter. Hatchet, hatchet, hatchet. In the handle, there's a full-fledged fire steel, which is great. I always carry, obviously, a lighter and fire steel separately, but it's also nice to know that it's in the handle of the axe in case I need it. The back part of the axe is textured right here, like you can see. This makes a great hammer for doing steaks, for mincing up meat if you want to have a steak while you're out. I know a couple of guys who've actually done that. There's a great little lanyard hold here as well. When going through that wood, the blade held up pretty good. You know, I spent a lot of time with this yesterday, and it's holding up pretty well. I'll probably give it a real quick sharpen before I leave on Monday. But overall, it seems to hold up pretty well. There's one other thing that this axe does that is complete and total gimmick in my part. So just sit tight, and I'm going to turn off the lights. That's right, it glows. So, you know, I really don't think that there's, you know, it's not why I bought the axe, but certainly in a low light condition, it would be easier to find. However, I did do a test on this, fully charged with, let's say, 7 hours of direct sunlight and overhead lights from indoor. The illumination really only lasted about 30 minutes, so if it's right after sundown, you might have a chance and it might come in handy. But in the middle of the night, it might just show up easier, but it's not going to glow. Anyway, this is the Schrade Survival Hatchet. First impressions, overall, like I said, great hatchet. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you like the other videos. Talk to you soon.